So most of you guys should know, but Gerrard Piqué has announced his retirement from professional football. He played his last game for Barcelona on Saturday. And guys, I think Piqué's had such a great career and we wish the best for him in the rest of his life. But in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is retiring Piqué in FIFA 23 and making him a manager for 10 seasons. So guys, it's about to happen. Gerrard Piqué has officially retired from professional football and now we have some job offers. And I obviously do want to stay in Spain just to keep it realistic, but I want to go for a team in La Liga Smart Bank. Because I think if we go for one in La Liga Santander, it'll just be too much too quick, I'd say. So that's why we'll start off in La Liga Smart Bank. Gerrard Piqué has decided to manage Granada FC first. I'm pretty sure Piqué grew up in Barcelona, and I think Granada and Barcelona are actually very close together. So we're going to take this job and get right into the video. So of course with Granada we're going to be starting in the second division of Spanish football. And we have about 9 million to make some signings and get this team back to the top division of Spanish football. So if you look at this team, there's clearly one position that we have to make an improvement on, and that is the striker position. Like look, they don't even have a 70+ rated striker to play there. I would love to sign Armando Broja from Chelsea, but his evaluation is already 10.5 million. We just don't have the funds to afford it. But Borbas, on the other hand, from River Plate is worth about 3 million, so at least we can make this signing happen. So we already know that we need to get this deal done for as cheap as possible, so I'm going to offer 2.35 million just to start things off, to see what they say to this. Oh my god, guys. We're actually getting this man for 2.35 million. You know what? If they only want a 1% selling clause, I'm happy with that. So I don't think his wages are going to be all that bad. I'd say we'll just give him 10k and move on. What's he going to say to that? Yes, he's happy with that. Gerrard Piqué has made his first signing as a manager. So Borbas fits into the starting 11 good. But I think if you look at this team, there isn't really much more we have to do. But like, look at our other striker, Molina. He's 40 years old. I didn't notice how old he actually was. But I think we'll have him there and we'll just play a Zero maybe or Rezo and just get his potential going. And then also we have another centre back called Diaz, and I think that's gonna be my next signing. Alejandro Francis from Real Zaragoza. I like him as a centre back. We might sign him as well. Now this one is going to be a bit more expensive. I say we just offer 5 million for him. See what they say to that. They want, okay, and 2 million. You know, I might bring that down to 1 million and see what they say. 1.6, okay, I'm going to bring it down again to just 1.1. I'm going to be as stingy as possible here. Yes, they accept that, so we're on course to making our centre-back signing. So I'm going to offer this man 10,000 as well. His demands are pretty reasonable now. See what he says to that. There we go. Alejandro Francis is our new centre-back signing. Anyway, we're going to sim the first season and see how this team can do. The first season has gone according to plans. We win the league. Honestly, guys, I expected this at the start of the season. We're going straight back up. Season 2 is going to be a lot more difficult, mainly because we're going to be competing with some big teams like Barcelona and Real Madrid. And also, guys, look at this back line. Like, what's happened to it? Like, it was looking good last season, and I think some of those players might have been loaned, or I don't know what happened. They could have been recalled or something midway. But I think we already know what we need to improve this season. So the first player I'm going to sign is Rıdvan Yılmaz. He's Turkish and he's currently playing for Rangers. We need a left back. I don't even think we have one as a club. I just know this guy's decent enough in real life, so I'm just hoping he's decent in this. We're just going to offer his evaluation and see what they say. Who do they want? Marchina? No way we're giving them Marchina. He's the heart of our team in midfield, always controlling it. We'll offer them just 10 million, yeah? 10 million. See what they say to that. Yes, they agree with 10 million. Maybe we could have got that for a bit cheaper. But anyway, we're going to be signing Yilmaz. So these are the wages Yilmaz is going to be getting: 19,000 a week, 175,000 bonus, signing bonus on. Submit this, what's he gonna say? Yes, there we go. Yilmaz is our first signing for season 2. So I'm about to make a big signing in Josip Satalo, I think. Hard to pronounce. He's 78 rated from Croatia. I think if we're able to bring this man in, he'll help out our backline so much. So first I'm going to offer 17 million and see what they say to this. They want 17.9. Oh my god, guys, we could get this for such a good deal. I'm going to bring it down to 17.1 and just see what they say to that, maybe. Yes, they accept that. Oh my god, we're getting this man on such a good deal. Guys, I've found Iosi Perez as a free agent. Guys, I think we need to make this signing. I think what I'll do is play a right mid back at Cam where he originally played, and then put Perez out at right mid or right wing. I think this would be a great sign. He's Spanish as well, so it'll be realistic enough. And I think we need a signing like this, you know, help keep us out of relegation. 17,000 per week, 99,000 signing bonus. And it's accepted. We've just signed Iosi Perez. So right now, this is how the team is looking. I hope this formation works out in La Liga. But if you look at this team, I think we do still need a right back. Or maybe a goalie as well, because I think a 74 rated goalkeeper just isn't good enough. So either a goalkeeper or a right back. Do you know what? Why not both? For the right back position, I'm going to sign Jordan Otomba from Nice. I think he'll be pretty solid, 76 rates, and I know he has potential to grow into as well. We're also going to sign Antonio Adan. He's Spanish, he's playing for Sports, and he's 36, but I think he's 80 rated or something. But I know he would have dropped last season, of course, but if we still have like a 79 or like 77 rated goalkeeper, that's already a pretty big improvement. So guys, these are the wages Latomba wants: 21,000 per week. We're paying about 5.5 million for him. I think this is a very good right back signing. So about Adan, by the time we get a scout report, like, the transfer window is going to be closed. So I'm going to sign Vicente Guasa. He's from Spain as well, so it's also realistic. They're both the same age, but Guaita is 79 rated, and he's a free agent. And guys, you know, you can't get better than a free agent, so I think this is who we're going to sign for goals. Of course, he's going to get a crucial squad role. I'd say just a 2-year contract length. Yep, he's happy with that. No release clause, please. Thank you very much. And remove the bonus, 9.3k per week, and he accepts that. We've officially signed our goalkeeper. So guys, this is how the team is going to be looking for the season. I think this is a good enough team to maybe avoid relegation. Borbas has picked up a bit of an injury, so let's hope that's not a serious one. But guys, anyway, I think we've done all we could to improve this team, and let's just hope we can avoid relegation. Our first season in La Liga, and we avoid relegation. We finished 16th on 42 points. We're actually pretty comfortable away from relegation in the end. But guys, honestly, this is what I wanted to do at the start of the season: avoid relegation, and that's exactly what we did. And Matias Arezzo is our top goal scorer, 18 goals and 3 assists. That's not too bad for your first season in La Liga. And Tonin got 9 goals and 1 assist as well. Guys, what happened to Borbas? He was our top goal scorer last season. Oh, must have been that injury. That must have been a serious one that it picked up at the start of the season. Anyway, guys, I think a great season all around, and we remain in La Liga next season. So guys, we have a job offer from Rayo Vallecano. Guys, honestly, I'm very much considering moving here. Sure, Granada, sure, I mean, we got them promoted, sure, we got them to avoid relegation, but that's all we can do there, really. I think if we want to improve GERRARD Piquue as a manager, we need to keep moving up the table, moving to bigger teams in general. I think Rayo Vallecano finished maybe 10th last season. We finished 16th, they finished 10th. I think that's what it was. But guys, I've decided to accept the offer. We're moving to Rayo Vallecano. So this Rayo Vallecano team actually looks very impressive, guys. Look, they got their Thomas up top. I'm sure he'll be scoring plenty of goals. Like, I have some, like, Ivan Usage guy. I haven't heard of this guy before in my life. They got Lopez and Kral, centre mid. Some Travaria booked. And they have Esri, Consa and Webster. And then Kyle Walker-Peters 2 and Maximiliano in goals. Guys, I actually think this is a very good team, and maybe we could qualify for Europe in here. But I think the signings we're going to have to make are 2 wingers. I know, like, actually they're both young enough, but I still think if we want to push on, we'll need some new winger signings. So for the right mid position, I'm going to sign Oscar Melendo. Sure, we managed him at, of course, Granada. So I think we'll do the same here. We'll manage him again here. We'll bring him along with us. I don't know who to offer. I'll offer Nkudu maybe, and 9 million. See what they say to that. They want 10 million. Okay, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. But I still think we can do better. Let me go for maybe 9.5. So they say to that. Yes, there we go. We're happy to take Nkudu at 9.5 million. Now time for the contract. We'll give him an important squad role. He wants crucial, alright. Right, you can see why. Sure, he's a great player. He should be getting crucial. No release clause. And the wages, I say we'll just give him maybe 35,000. Okay, I'll give him 35,000 per week. There we go. Melendo was our first signing at Rayo Vallecano. So guys, I did try to sign a bunch more left mids, but we just don't have the money to afford anyone good. Like, we're better off just keeping Swedberg and saving the cash, like. So for now, Swedberg is going to remain in the starting 11, but guys, I don't think that will hurt us too much, you know. I think this team is still good enough to maybe qualify for European football. Guys, we're at the end of the season, and it's a good job we moved away from Granada, because they finished 17th. Like, they only avoided relegation by 6 points. Anyway, now we need to focus on Rayo Vallecano. Okay, oh, we're top 6. Okay, I didn't expect that. And we finished 6th, guys. No, for our second season in La Liga as a manager, and our first season at Rayo Vallecano, I think that's very impressive, you know. I think, does that get us Conference League or Europa League? I'm pretty sure that gets us Europa League for next season. Was there ever a doubt? Of course, Raul de Thomas is our top goal scorer. 23 goals, 6 assists. Good season from him. Ivanusek does good as well. Sure, he's going up in his overall. Got 10 goals, 10 assists. Crowd does good from CDM as well, guys. I think a very good season overall. I'm very happy we joined Rayo Vallecano. And next season we get to play European football for the first time. So we're at the start of season 4, and the team, like, it looks great, but if we want to compete in Europe this season, we need to make improvements and even improve our squad depth a bit. So I think what we need is a brand new left mid. I think a Swedberg 74 rated just isn't going to cut it. And Lopez as well, like, look, he's 29 years old, 76 rated. It's the same with him, basically. And even Chavarria, sure, he's 27. But I think if you're under 78 rated, I just don't think that's good enough for competing in Europe. The board have given us a budget of 61 million, so making improvements in all those positions won't be a problem. So the first player I'm going to sign is Sudera Ajuk. He's playing for Wolfsburg. He's 80 rated. He's 27 years old, but I think he'll help out the team a lot, like defensively maybe, and definitely going forward. So I'm going to offer 18 million first and see what they say. Yes, there we go. Oh my god. He's worth 21 million and they're fine with 18 million. Could I have saved more on this? I can't believe we're getting them for so cheap. For the centre mid position, I am trying to sign Yassine Adli. He's 24 years old and 82 rated already. He's worth about 30 million, but his contract is expiring. Guys, I think if we get an 82 rated player over Lopez, that's already a big dub in itself. And I'm gonna offer 21 million and see what they say to that. Yes, oh my god. We're getting Adley for so cheap. It's a bargain, lads. It's an absolute bargain. Of course, Adley is going to get a crucial squad role. Yes, indeed. Contract length 5 years, I guess. Sure, why not? Okay, 5 years, good for him as well. No release clause works for me. And these are the wages he wants. Okay, I'm going to remove the bonus and submit the offer. There we go, Yassine Adli. What a player we've just signed. Now for left back, I've gone on and signed Samikas for 11.5 million. Now guys, the team is looking a whole lot better going into season 4. I am aiming for this season to once again get European football, but to maybe push in the top 4. Guys, we finished 8th in La Liga this season. I really expected us to do better, but guys, the good news is we were only 1 point away from top 4. That's how tight it is, and we know now that all it takes is like just a one more step and we're there, like, you know. What about the Copa de España? No, we don't win that. No, not even in the semi, not even in the quarters. Okay, what about the Europa League? Oh, we get grouped in the Europa League. How are we getting grouped? Oh, lads. Okay, at least we're in the Conference League. But we get knocked out in the quarterfinals of that as well. Raul de Thomas is our top goal scorer again, guys. Duke does good as well. Duke and Adley have good debut seasons. But guys, I'm very disappointed about how this season went, and it's just a season to forget. Guys, I was just getting ready to finish up the season, and we get a job offer from Manchester United. Guys, no, I think I have to take this. Should Pique even played there in real life? It's realistic enough. Pique is going back to Manchester, but this time to manage them. So this is the Manchester United team we're working with in season 5, guys. And honestly, it's looking like it's not really what I expected, you know. Like they don't even have a right back. They don't even have a right back. Like the Fry is their best centre back, or their second best centre back. They have Joel Matip on the bench, but he won't do much. Malacia is good, I guess. Guendouzi, McTominay, that's alright for now. Bellingham playing Cam, he's injured at the minute, so I hope that will be alright soon enough. And they have Garnacho at left wing. Guys, honestly, this team does not impress me one bit. We need to bring in a new left winger, a right back, a centre back, and a centre back too. So I'm about to make my first signing as Manchester United manager, and Wesley Fofana. We are getting him for about 19.4 million plus Jarrod Bowen. I didn't even know we had Jarrod Bowen. But I know we have squad depth in right mid, right wing already, so that's not really a problem. And also, I think Wesley Fofana would just be a great signing in general, because like when you get 5 seasons into a career mode, there's not much people that are as young as him right now. They'll give him a 5-year contract. No release clause works for me. No, okay. And 100,000, what was he going to say to that? There we go, he accepts, and we've made our first signing as manager of Manchester United. After signing Fofana, there was still one more thing missing in the back line, and that is an all-star right back, and that is why we are going to sign Nusser Mazraoui. He's 28 years old, 86 rated, still playing at Bayern. Guys, I think this is the type of signing we need if he wants to, you know, be winning the Premier League and getting far in the Champions League. Okay, you know what? I expected him to be worth more, to be honest, but he's only worth 53 million. Okay, let's see what they say to that. They want Elanga. Now, I know I just sold Bowen, and one of the reasons why is because we have Elanga. So we're going to remove Elanga and offer 55 million. Yeah, we'll offer 55 million. 55.2. There we go, they agreed to that. Mazraoui is on his way to Manchester. So now that we've sorted out the defence, it's time to sort out the attack. Guys, I was just looking in the free agents and I found Neymar there. How often do you see Neymar in the free agents, guys? Now, I'm going to sign him, but he isn't going to start. I'll throw him on the bench somewhere. He's 84 rated, guys, and I know he is only 84 rated, but I'm not going to pass on a Neymar Jr. for free. So we signed Neymar Jr. for the bench, so now it's time to get our starting left winger, and that's going to be Cody Gakpo. He's 87 rated, still playing for PSV. I don't know how he hasn't got away from the Eredivisie yet. Anyway, we're going to sign him. This will help out so much to get an 87 rated player. Wow, guys, and like, okay, only 73 million. I'm happy to pay that. Sheesh, lads. You know, I was getting a bit cocky there with 73 million, but that's what his evaluation was. Alright guys, we'll have to go again. Okay, second time going for Cody Gakpo. This time I'm not messing around, I just want to get this man on the team. 90 million, there we go. Sure guys, I don't care how much you have to spend as long as I get what I want. So I was looking at the team and realised we had no sub-striker, so I've decided to sign Thiago Borbas. He was our first signing of this video. I think we signed him first at Granada. I think he might have been our first signing, and I don't know what's happened to this man. Sure, I mean, he was looking great when he was under management of us, but I guess ever since we left he just hasn't got back on form. So I've gone and switched up the formation a small bit, so I'm just gone to a 4-3-3 attack. I'm going to sign a centre mid because we can't have a 3 in midfield, like 2 midfielders and Cam and have a CDM there. So we'll sign a new midfield over Scott McTominay. And to do that, I'm going to sign Bruno Guimaraes. He's currently playing for AC Milan. He's 86 rated. No, guys, like, he's only 28 at the minute, and I think we can still get so much more out of him. Like, we can maybe even push him up to like 90 rated. Like, that is possible. But I say this boy is going to be expensive. I don't know how much to offer because I'm afraid they might walk out. I'm gonna go 75 million for him. Then with 76, guys, I think that's actually a very good deal for him. 75.9. There we go, they accept that. Bruno Guimaraes is coming to Manchester United. I think we've had a very successful transfer window. So this is how I'm going to set up the team for the season. As I said there, I think we've had a very good transfer window. Bellingham is still injured. I hope he isn't injured for like during the season at all. Anyway, guys, I'm going to convert Neymar to a cam because I don't think he has enough pace to play on the wings anymore. But guys, Guimaraes was a great signing for Fana, Matsurawi. I expect to see a lot from them, and I think our goal for this season has to be to win the Premier League. At the end of the season, we finished 4th in the Premier League, guys. Guys, honestly, I'm not going to lie, for our first season in the Premier League, managing, I don't think 4th's too bad, because like you need to like adjust to like higher quality teams in the Premier League and everything. So I'll definitely take 4th place. Okay, what about the FA Cup? Come on, what am I, a cheeky trophy? Bournemouth winning it, alright. Well done to Bournemouth on that. Okay, what about the Carabao Cup? No, we lose in the final to Chelsea. Alright, now we were in the Champions League. How have we done in this? So we top our group, 6 out of 6 wins. Sure, you can't do better than that in the group. Okay, what about the round of 16? We got Barcelona. Oh my god, Piqué playing against Barcelona. Okay, we got through them anyway. Okay, what about the quarters? We win on penalties. Oh my god. We beat Real Madrid on penalties. Okay, it must have been good for Piqué to beat Real Madrid. Okay, what about the semis? We have Fiorentina, and we beat them 3-0 in aggregate. We're in a Champions League final in our first season at Manchester United against Bayern Munich. Look at our team, guys. I mean, there's been some growth, but not as much as I really hoped for, to be honest. And guys, look at that Bayern team. Havertz is playing for them. Darwin Núñez, Guehi, some Catarino. But they have Castells in goals, so that's a pretty weak goalkeeper. But I suppose Dean Henderson isn't the best either. Anyway, let's quick sim this. Come on. Can we win our first Champions League? So at Man United? No, we don't. Darwin Núñez scores in the first half. Gakpo equalises, but Urzi gets the winner in the 69th minute. Oh guys, that's so unlucky. We could have been champions of Europe in our first season with Manchester United. So it's the start of season 6, and honestly, looking at this team, there's not much more you can do to make this team so good. Because like this team is just so good already. I think, guys, what I might do though, I'm definitely going to bring in a new goalkeeper. Dean Henderson, like, what is he now? He's 30 now, he's only 83 rated. We need to bring in a far better goalkeeper. Maybe better left back as well. Sure, Malacia is 27, only 84 rated. And I don't even think we have a sub goalie, so I guess we bring another goalie. We'll have Dean Henderson. But I think that's what I do, and I think our goal for this season definitely has to be to win the Premier League. So the first signing that I've made this season is a brand new goalkeeper signing. I don't even know what his name is, but one thing I know for sure is that it's Manuel Neuer's regen. Guys, he's 86 rated, only 20 years old. He was playing in La Liga, guys, but I think this is a great signing and it'll definitely help out our defence. The second signing I made was Theo Hernandez from AC Milan for 70 million. And the third signing I've made is Lautaro Martinez. I just thought Tammy Abraham wasn't good enough to bring in one of the world's best strikers. So I've also gone ahead and signed Julian Brandt, Riqui Puig and Igor Zubeldia. Now that we have got all those signings, the team is looking so good. I think this is definitely a team that can win the Champions League and even the Premier League. No way, we finished 4th in the Premier League. With the team we have, how are we finishing 4th? We are 8 points away from first Liverpool. And guys, actually, I just noticed there, we got Champions League next season by goal difference. That's how tight it actually was, okay? Can we win any other, cheeky FA Cup maybe? No, Man City win that. Okay, what about a cheeky Carabao Cup maybe? No, Chelsea win that too. Okay, now the big one, the Champions League. We got to the final last year. We top our group. Okay, that's good at least. That's good at least, okay. Round of 16, we beat Port. Okay, Port was a pretty easy draw for finishing. Never mind, I was about to say for finishing second, we finished first. Okay, what about the quarterfinals? We beat Monaco. Oh my god, we've had some easy teams so far. What about the semis? Real Madrid, and this time we beat them 5-1. Last year we bet them on penalties, but this time we beat them 5-1. And no way, we're against Leipzig in the final. Last year we faced Bayern, and this year we're facing another German team in RB Leipzig. And yes, we do. We win the Champions League final against Leipzig. We beat them 4-1. Gakpo scores, Matarelli scores, Lautaro Martinez scores, and Gakpo scores again. Piqué wins his first ever Champions League. He's brought Manchester United to their 4th Champions League in their history. This year it's Cody Gakpo who's our top goal scorer, 28 goals. Kulusevski does good as well. Martinez had a solid debut season. Abraham does good off the bench as well. Guys, I think this is our best season yet because of course we won the Champions League, but there are still improvements that we can make to maybe, upper game in the Prem. It's the start of season 7 and I really don't know what to do with this team, guys, to be honest. I do not know what to do. Sure, I mean, everyone's just so good. Maybe a new centre mid. Guys, maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll just bring in the best centre mid you're able to get. And that's going to be Eduardo Camavinga. He's currently playing for PSG. He's 89 rated though, guys. Like, honestly, guys, we won the Champions League last season, and I want to do it again. And this season, I want to win the Premier League as well. I thought we were good enough 2 seasons ago to win the Premier League, but for 2 consecutive seasons in a row, we finished 4th. And guys, maybe, and 2 of those times we were close to finishing outside of 4th. So I don't really know what to think. So I think if we just keep making improvements, then surely we'll get to top somehow. 148 million for Camavinga. I do not think so. I'm going to go with 120.8. 127, guys. No, I'm just going to accept it, to be honest. Now the contract, or the crucial squad Joel works for me. Works for him too. 5-year contract length. There we go, he's happy with that. No release clause. No release clause. Okay. And the wages, just 200,000, lads. Just 200k for our boy Camavinga. There we go. What a midfielder signing we've just pulled off. That's going to be the only signing I make, guys. I think the team's looking really good already. I don't really know what else to do with it, to be honest. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to go for the Champions League again, and this time the Premier League too. We have a chance to win our 2nd trophy with Manchester United, and it's against Chelsea in the Super Cup. Alright, let's see if Camavinga can have a good debut game. Come on. Yes, he does. He even scores the winner for us. Kulusevski, Camavinga, and then Rafinha scores later on. We win another trophy. How? How have we finished 6th in the Premier League? This is unbelievable, lads. With the team we have and to be finishing 6th, lads, that's not good enough. We're not going to be in the Champions League next season. How are we not going to be in the Champions League next season with the team we have? Okay, we don't win the FA Cup. Okay, what about the Carabao Cup? No, we don't win that either. Okay, what about the Champions League? We finished 2nd in the group, behind Real Madrid. That's the first time we finished 2nd in the group since joining Man United. Okay, what about the round of 16? We beat Atletico Madrid 4-1. Alright, that's good to see, good to see. Quarterfinals, we beat Inter 4-2 in the semi-finals. We beat Madrid 3-1, and it's a Manchester derby in the Champions League final. So it's time for the Champions League final. but Lautaro Martinez is on a red card. Out of all games, the Champions League final is when he's on a red card. Like, come on. Okay, we'll put Tammy Abraham there over him, guys. Even in our best striker has a red card, we still have an 88 rated player to go over him. Okay, guys, this is the team. This is the strongest team. We're able to put a look at that City team, though. They still have Foden and Haaland playing for them. They have Diogo Dalot playing. That's a good City team, but I think our team is just as good. Can we win our second Champions League in a row? Wait, what's wrong here? Oh, I know what's wrong. Martinez is there. Oh my god, I didn't know I simmed it, but we still win. We win on penalties. Guendouzi wins it for us on penalties. Classic penalty shootout in the Champions League final. We win 4-3 on pens. Guendouzi scoring the winner. Cody Gakpo is our top goal scorer again. This season he scored 32 goals. Kulusevski does good. I don't know why Martinez didn't play. He must have got injured. That's the only explanation, really. So Tammy Abraham did good anyway. Filled in good for him. But guys, I think a great season overall. Well, not really. We're lucky to be in the Champions League next season, guys. We're putting all of our focus into Europe and not focusing on the Premier League. But guys, the thing is, we have the team to focus on both and win the Prem and the Champions League, but we're just not doing it. Guys, I'm about to join FC Barcelona. Gerrard Piqué is going to be managing Barcelona. Sure, it was bound to happen at some point. Sure, we were doing so well with United. We got to 2 out of 3 Champions League finals and won 2 of them, guys. We won 2 Champions League with Manchester United. But we're going to put that behind us and focus on, getting Barcelona to do all the things we did with Manchester United. So this is the Barcelona team in 2029, and guys, it really isn't bad. I thought this would be a bit more difficult, to be honest. Guys, look, they have Musiala and Pedri. Those are already 2 ballers in midfield. They got Pellegrini. I mean, he's alright. Like, he's not bad at one bit. We need a right back because they don't have one at the club. And then the 2 centre backs. Wilfred Ndidi, they're putting him in centre back, but he's 33. He'll start downgrading soon, so we might need to change that. Alphonso Davies at left back, sure, he can't get any better. Ferran Torres, guys, honestly, another great player at left wing. He's only 29. Cunha up top, I mean, we could maybe improve on that. Gabriel Jesus, sure, yeah, right winger, we need an improvement there as well. So lots of improvements that we can make here at Barcelona. Let's get into making them. You're not going to believe it. Alvaro Montenegro, Lionel Messi's regen is available as a free agent, guys. Our first signing at Barcelona as Gerrard Piqué is going to be Lionel Messi's regen. Like, you can't write this, lads. Oh my god, 90 rated Argentinian right winger is a free agent. Honestly, guys, you can't get any better, to be honest. You just cannot get any better. No release clause, please. Good. And the wages, it's telling me to offer him 300,000, guys. No, I'll just do it. Submit the offer, and guys, we've just signed Messi's regen. The next player on my list is David Bravo. He's a Spaniard, 84 rated, currently playing for RB Leipzig. I'm going to offer 40 million for him. If you were to ask me whose regen it is, I think it is Danny Carvajal's. So there's no other really good Spanish centre back that would have retired by now. So I'd say it is Carvajal's. Yes, okay, so we're going to be getting him for around 52 million. So these are the wages he wants. He's obviously going to have a crucial squad role in a 5-year contract length. Okay, I'm just going to remove the bonus. See what he says to this. There we go. Bravo's part of the team. Guys, I've just signed Gerrard Piqué's regen. Piqué has signed his regen. Basically his son, to be honest. So he's an 87 rated centre back. He was playing for Villarreal and we got him for about, what was it? I think it was about 50 million plus the player. But guys, I think a great signing. And finally, my final signing of the window is Kone. He was playing for Lyon. He's about 86 rated. We got him for 70 million. I think this is a very solid signing to replace Pellegrini in midfield. So guys, this is how the team's looking going into the season. I think we've upgraded this team massively. We've got Montenegro, Messi's regen playing right wing. We got Kone in midfield. Sure, you can't have a better midfield than Pedri, Musiala and any other player. Then we got Bravo as well at right back, and Barbosa, Gerrard Pique's regen at centre back. But guys, we won the Champions League 2 times in a row at Manchester United last season. I don't want to let that record slip and keep it going with Barcelona. Then managing FC Barcelona as Gerrard Pique, I want to win it all this season, and I think we have the team to do it. We have the squad depth to do it as well. Alright, top 10, no surprise. Okay, top 4. Okay, top 3. At least we have Champions League next season. Okay, top 2. It's us and Madrid. Sure, no surprise to be honest. Can we win it? Yes, we can. We win the league by a decent margin in the end. Only 5 losses this season, guys. It really comes as no surprise. I knew with the team we had and the upgrades we made that we could do this. Okay, what about the Copa de España? We win that as well, guys. We win that as well. Okay, we could be on for a treble if we do good in the Champions League. Guys, it's going to be a tough game. They still have Haaland. We bet them last year at Man United in the Champions League final. Can we do it again this year? Come on. To win 3 in a row? Yes, we do. Montenegro and Cunha scoring the goals. We win 2-0. Gerrard Piqué has won 3 out of 4 Champions Leagues. Well, out of 4 finals in the Champions League. We've got to the final 4 years in a row, and we've won it 3 years in a row. Ferran Torres is our top goal scorer. Guys, honestly, I didn't expect it to be him. I expected it to be Montenegro or Cunha. Cunha actually finished a lot more than, like, he got less assists than... and I got less goals than Gabriel Jesus. Jesus must have came off the bench and been a super sub for lots of games. But guys, we're going into next season as champions of Europe. So it's the start of season 9. We don't have much seasons left of Piqué being a manager. And I think for our second season with Barcelona, we're going into this season as treble winners. They won the La Liga, the Copa de España and the Champions League. And guys, I think if we want to even improve on that, I think what we need to do is get a new striker like Cunha, like he's 31 now and he's only 86 rated, and also a new goalkeeper because Ter Stegen, he's definitely a Barcelona club legend. Sure, Piqué played alongside him, and I think we need a new goalkeeper because like he's 38, only 86 rated. Like I don't need to say much more, but guys, I have the perfect 2 players in mind for those positions. And those players are Joran Schroeder and Dusan Vlahovic. Schroeder, sure, we signed him at Man United, and what a player he's proven to be. He's now 90 rated at only the age of 23. And then Dusan Vlahovic, sure, he's absolutely killing it for Juventus. He's doing great in Serie A. He was an expensive one, though. We had to pay 100 million for him. And I think we might have had to pay 100 million for... no, only 92 million, but I did put Ter Stegen in the deal for Schroeder, and then exactly 100 million for Vlahovic. Schroeder, guys, I think this team is unstoppable, guys. Everything we did last year, I want to repeat it and even do better. So I was just about to play the Super Cup against Leicester City, but I then realised Musiala is missing, lads. I don't know, he must have had a release clause, because I know for a fact that I didn't sell him, and he just isn't anywhere to be found, guys. Oh, he was one of our best players as well. Like, you can't get a better cam than Musiala. Okay, guys, we're going to have to find a replacement for that. But for now, can we get another trophy of Barcelona in the UEFA Super Cup? No, we don't. Guys, this just shows the difference that, you know, one player can make. For Tessie, William Jr., I've never heard of any of those lads. And then Torres scores a late one. That doesn't even matter. Yes, guys, Musiala joined AC Milan for 204 million. At least we had a good money for him, but, like... come on, I'm really disappointed we lost him. He was such a good player. I'm going to sign Frankie de Jong. I just think, like, if you want to sign someone as good as Musiala, Frankie de Jong has to be up there in the top 5 at least. I originally wanted to sign Jude Bellingham. We managed him at Man United and we already had converted him to a cam. But Man United won't sell him. There's other players I wanted to sign as well, like Wirtz. But Liverpool didn't want to sell him, so we're stuck with Frankie de Jong. His contract is expiring though, so we can definitely get him for a good deal. And that's exactly what we did. We're signing Frankie de Jong for 70 million. Yes, guys, we've done it again. We've won La Liga once again. This time by 4 points. Real Madrid in second again. Now, what about the Super Cup? Yes, we do. We win that as well against Madrid. Madrid finished in second and everything. Okay, the Copa de España. We won it last season. We're defending champions. No, we don't win it this time, but Madrid finished second in it again. Where did he get knocked out? Oh, lads. Oh, there we are. Who even are they, like? Okay, now the Champions League. We know what happened in the Super Cup. We don't want to talk about that. But we top our group in the Champions League. We still lost one game, which, you know, I'd rather not to have. Anyway, round of 16. Okay, we beat Leverkusen. It was tight, though. Only 2-1. Okay, what about the quarterfinals? We actually hammered PSG. Oh, my God. What's happened, PSG? Okay, the semis, we beat Real Madrid. Real Madrid finished in second to Barcelona and everything. And we're against Spurs in the final. How have Spurs made it to a Champions League final? It's a team that we haven't faced yet in the Champions League final, but we have a chance to win another one. Alright, a stage that Gerrard Piqué is used to by now. The Champions League final, we're against Spurs. The team's exactly how we left it. Come on. Yes, we do. Gerrard Piqué wins his 4th Champions League trophy in a row. Vlahovic scores the decider at the 14th minute. What a season Dusan Vlahovic had. 35 goals, guys. That's why we signed him. Montenegro does good as well. Same with Ferran Torres. Cunha good off the bench. But guys, I think our whole attack played very well this season. I'm happy with the team's performance, but as I said, it's not like the treble we won last season and we can still do better. We are now into our last season as manager. Piqué is going to be retiring from managing after this season. Hey guys, honestly, I think we've done everything there is to do as a manager, like. But I think maybe just this season, I'm just going to sign a cam and get the Simon. For the cam position, I'm going to sign Florian Wirtz. I wanted to sign him last season, but we didn't have the money to afford him then. So we're going to sign him now. He's 91 rated. He is the perfect Musiala replacement. Like, he basically is Musiala. Like they're the same race and the same age. You can't really get much better, but this is going to be an expensive one. Or maybe not, because they're only actually going to have to pay 96 million for him. And now it's official, Florian Wirtz, welcome to Barcelona. With the signing of Wirtz in the team, guys, I think the team, it's even better than last season, and this season we have to go looking and winning everything. And to do that, we need to start things off in the Super Cup. We're against Mainz, so they won the Europa League. Well, quick on this, last year we lost the Super Cup, don't let it happen again, and that doesn't happen. Montenegro scoring the winner and Vlahovic scoring early. Once again, no surprise, we win La Liga by a good margin once again. Okay, what about the Super Cup? How do we lose to Cadiz? That's a trophy we really should have won. Okay, the Copa de España. Okay, we win that as well. At least we're on for a treble if we get far enough in the Champions League. We know what happened in the Super Cup. The Champions League, we top our group anyway, so we top our group. 16 points. Man City was in that, so that was tough. We beat Leverkusen 4-3. Okay, quarterfinals, we beat Liverpool. Semis, we beat Leipzig, and once again we're in a Champions League final. Gerrard Piqué is on, and he's trying to win his 5th Champions League in a row. Guys, I really can't believe it. In Piqué's last season as a manager, it's an El Clasico final. Okay, looking at the team, De Jong's actually gone down pretty low. I'd say Kone can play over him now. Yes, he can. Kone's gone up. Okay, so Kone is going to start in the Champions League final over De Jong. But guys, okay, can Gerrard Piqué win 5 Champions Leagues in a row? 2 at Manchester United, 3 with Barcelona. Can he do it? Come on, come on. Yes, he does, and it's actually Kone, the man who he subbed in, who scores the winning penalty. Barcelona beat Real Madrid in an El Clasico Champions League final 5-4 on penalties. Oh my god, what a season by Vlahovic and Montenegro. They both got 40 plus goals, and Montenegro gets 18 assists as well. Anyway though guys, I think this is a great season, but this video isn't over yet. That's because we still have Euros 2032 with Spain. So of course this is Piqué's first time managing Spain in a competition. And honestly, look how good this team is. Pedro Porro, Alvarez, Pau Torres, not so bad, Munoz. But guys, honestly, Pedro is only really outstanding player, you know. But guys, I honestly think our Barcelona team would beat this Spain team. Unai Simon on goals, guys, but I still think that this team has every quality to win this whole competition. So this is our group. We've been put in Group D, and it's a tough one. Ourselves, Germany, Iceland, and Italy. We could lose to any of those teams. But let's try not to let that happen as we face Iceland in the opening game. Come on, we need to get things off to a good start. And oh my god, guys, we lose to Iceland. Surely we're not going to get grouped. Now our second game against Italy. We need something out of this game if we want any chance of going through. Come on. Yes, okay, we get the win. Ferran Torres, Yermi Pino and Munoz get the goals. Going into our last game of the group against Germany, we need a win to make sure of our place in the knockout stages. Okay, we need a win here against Germany. Come on. It's a draw. Guys, I think a draw might be enough, but we need Italy to have beaten Iceland. And that's exactly what happens. We move on. Oh no, because we finished second, we get France in the quarterfinals. And look at the stamina problems. I'm going to have to play my second team. Guys, honestly, I think this competition is just over for us already. If we get a win here, it's a complete miracle, to be honest. Oh, I thought we did, and I saw the penalties, but no, we end up losing on pens. So guys, that's gonna do it for the video. If you like this video and want me to do more of these with maybe other players, make sure you like, subscribe, do all that stuff, and comment down below what player you want me to do it with next.